Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing September favorites, and I know these are videos that me and Lynn always do together, but this month it was a little harder to get together and film, so it's just me. But next month she will be back, don't worry. We're filming a bunch of videos and she will be back. It'll be our normal schedule. So you're just stuck with me today, but I hope that's okay. So I'm going to talk about some products that I've been loving this month, and maybe I'll have Lynn talk about some products that she's been loving in a blog post or maybe in the description box. I don't know. We'll figure it out for you guys. But so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 products, which is kind of a lot for me this month. I've been trying a lot more of new things, which means I've been spending way too much money. And I had too many things to pick from, so I have 7. There's 4 makeup things and then 3 like hair care, skincare type things. But for this month, for October, I'm going on a no-buy because I spent way too much money this past month on mostly makeup and skincare because I have no self-control. So my first favorite is this BB Thickening Addressed Bun Finish Spray, and I actually got this product in a Vox box from Insta, and usually when I get these, they're products that I like to use, they're cool to try out, but I've never really had a product that I'm like, oh my god, I love this, until this one. So what this product does is it's a thickening spray that also kind of adds texture and a little bit of fullness to your hair. So I like this because I have a lot of hair, but it's kind of thin. So it can get very flat. I have to be very careful with what kinds of products I use in it. And if I'm using too much product, it can really weigh down my hair and then it looks like a flat, greasy mess. But because this is a dry spray, it doesn't do that. I've been using this for about a month since I got it in the mail, and I've really loved it. I love when I'm curling my hair, I just spray it kind of in this general area. I don't spray it in my entire hair, like all the way down to the length. I just kind of stick up to the roots and like down to about like my ears. And it just adds like a little bit of volume to the curls, and it just makes it look feathery and like that I tried, but like I didn't try too hard kind of look. So I've been really liking this, and it doesn't weigh down my hair at all. So that's like a really big plus. Products usually weigh down my hair, so I have a hard time with sprays. But I really like this product. I really want to try their new dry shampoo that they came out with. It's the, what is it called? It's like in that pink bottle. I don't know, but I really want to try that because I've heard really good things, and if it's anything like the spray, I need to get my hands on it. So if you tried it, let me know how you like it in the comments. So that's my first favorite. So my next favorite is, we'll do a makeup-y thing. So I have this Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation here in the shade 30. This is what it looks like. So I saw Kathleen use this actually, and I was like, oh, I really want to try that. I need something that's just like fast on the go, dip a brush, dip a beauty blender in, and just kind of go and run out the door. And I thought this was like the perfect thing. It's also great for traveling too because it's not like an actual liquid, so that's another plus. But so I went out and bought it because I saw her use it, and I've been using it a lot recently, mostly because sometimes I'm just really lazy and I don't want to sit down for a half an hour and put on foundation and concealer, and I just want to put something on quick and run out the door. And this is when I love using this. I just pounce my beauty blender in there a little bit, pounce it all over my face, and I'm good to go. So I do really like this. I think I need to get a little bit of a lighter shade though for when we get into like winter. I mean, this matches me okay right now. I can make it work, but I'll definitely need a lighter shade, and I'm definitely going to be purchasing one because I really like this for on the go. Especially if you're like, if you work early or you go to school early, this is a great option because again, it's fast, it's easy, you don't have to like pump out, and I don't know why I think this is so much easier, but I just do. I think I really like it. I really want to try some other cushion foundations, maybe like a higher end one, and kind of compare them to each other and see what that's like. But I know this was like cushion foundations were like a big thing in the beginning of the summer, but I never really jumped on that bandwagon. I just kind of was like, it's fine, I have my foundations that I love, like it's fine. But I saw how wonderful this looked on Kathleen's skin, and I was like, alright, I need to try it. It looks amazing, why not? And I really love it. So I'm excited to keep playing with this and maybe play out with some other cushion foundations. If you have a favorite cushion foundation, let me know. I would love to try it out. Again, I always love trying new things, and I try way too many new things. Okay, so my next product is this Biore baking soda cleansing scrub. I got this in a Pinch Me box. If you don't know what Pinch Me is, they basically send you like sample things once a month and you just get to try them out and test them. You don't always get picked for samples a month if your profile doesn't match, but if it does, you get some cool samples. So this is one that I got last month, and it's just this like, I don't know if you can see, but I'll pour some out. It's like this little powder, and when you mix it with water, it like activates it. So that's what it looks like. So it reminds me a little bit of the Tatcha cleansing powder, I guess because that's really the only other cleansing powder that I've really tried or heard of. So it's kind of like that. You mix it with water, it activates it, and it starts to kind of bubble up because there is baking soda in it. So that's like what makes it bubble. If you've ever made like a volcano when you were in elementary school, like that's basically what it does. So I like using this on the areas that my pores are most there. Which is basically on my nose and on my cheeks right here and a little bit on my chin. I feel like it just really helps clear them out, and it's really made a difference in their like appearance. Like they don't look as like big and swollen and there anymore. They definitely look a little bit smaller, which is nice. I really like, so what I've been doing recently is I'll put this on my nose, kind of like scrub it around and let it sit for a little bit, let it really loosen everything up. And then I'll use one of those like pore strips on my nose, and I found that it really, really helps like get all the gunk out. You know, that satisfying feeling when you pull them off and there's all that stuff. So I've really been enjoying this for that. I can't use this on my entire face because it tends to dry out my skin like on my cheeks a lot and my forehead. My skin is combination. This is where I'm most oily, and then here and like kind of up here is where I'm the most dry. So that's why I can't really use this in those places. But for those oily places, I really, really love this product. So I think if you have oily skin, you'd really enjoy this. They also have a liquid cleanser that's in the same line. It's the same like baking soda thing. I haven't tried that, but if it's anything like this, I'm sure it would be amazing. So you should check that out. If you have pore problems, oily problems, I really, really like this. Okay, so next up is kind of an oldie but a goodie. I don't think I've ever really talked about this on here in like a favorites video. I did talk about this product in my last video where I was doing my makeup and I used this bronzer. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer Radiant Bronze Light. Their names are so long for their products. So this is what it looks like. It's just this really pretty like marbled bronzer. It's definitely baked, it's a little radiant. I really, really love this. I love this in the summer when I have a tan. Like, I have it on my face right now, although I'm kind of losing my tan, so it's a little bit too much color for me right now, but I've been trying to make it work because I love it so much. I love how easy it is to blend. It has a great finish. It isn't completely matte. It does have a little bit of a radiance because it is that baked texture, but I like that in a bronzer. Sometimes I'd like to have a little bit of an extra glow to my skin, so I do enjoy this. I definitely want to get a lighter shade, I think, like I said in the last video, because when I do get pale, it's harder to make this work with my skin. But when I have a tan, it's the perfect shade. It's the perfect undertone. I don't know what it is, but this is just the perfect color on my skin. So I really, really love this. I love Hourglass's products. I love their powders especially. I have one of their setting powders. I have a blush. I think their powders are amazing. They are a little bit pricey, but they just blend so beautifully. So I really, really want to try more. I really want to try some of their highlighting powders. I haven't really heard too much about them, but I can't imagine that they're bad. I mean, all their other powders are amazing, so I definitely want to try that. But that was another favorite of mine this month. So the last like hair care-y thing, skin care-y product, is definitely hair care. Ignore me. So my last hair care-ish product before we finish up the makeup stuff is this Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind wash. So it has avocado, quinoa, and it's a co-wash. So basically what that means is like it has no sulfate, so it doesn't like foam up really. It just kind of like, I don't know, it feels like soap in your hair. Like it doesn't foam, like it just feels, I don't know. It's so weird. It's the weirdest feeling in the world. When I first used it, I was like, what is happening? But I really, really like it. So what it basically does, it's supposed to like get, when you have like product buildup and stuff, it's supposed to like get that out of your hair. So I really, really like that about this product, especially because product can cling to my hair so easily. I needed something that was going to help strip that product away, but not strip my hair of like its natural oils and all the good stuff that my hair holds. So this is a great thing. I found this in Sephora. I never heard anything about it before, but I've heard really good things about this brand, so I was excited to use it. So I'm just going to read you a little bit about what it says on the back because there's so much information that it's going to be hard for me to relay it to you guys without actually just reading it. So it says, be gentle, be kind. Avocado Quinoa Co-Wash is a 4-in-1 formula that effectively cleanses, conditions, detangles, and nourishes your hair. This hydrating, no Sud Cleanser removes impurities without stripping the hair of natural oils. Moisturizing shea butter, nourishing avocado, and quinoa extracts enhance the manageability and healthiness of the hair, which is definitely something that I need. Obviously, I color treat my hair. I say that in a ton of videos. Obviously, you can tell this is not natural. And for a really long time, my hair was really damaged, and it's been shedding a lot, and I was going through this phase where I was like, oh my god, my hair is falling out. Like, oh my god. So I really needed something that wasn't just going to wash my hair, but it was also going to help nourish it and help, like, kind of put life back into it. So when I read the back of this, I was like, yes, this is exactly what I need. So I love this. I only use it 1 to 2 times a week because I do sometimes need that, like, scrubby bubbliness. So I do have another shampoo that I like to use for that. But this is a really, really great wash. If you have dry, damaged hair, I would definitely say to check this out because I definitely have noticed a difference. Like, my hair feels so much softer. It doesn't, like, shed as much. I don't know. It just feels like it's healthier. So I'm really excited to keep using this. I've only used this for, like, I've used it for a few weeks now, but because I only use it 2 times a week, I'm excited to keep using it and keep seeing what it does to my hair. But so far, I really like the results. So I would definitely go check this out if you're in the market for something that's not like super bubbly and it's just gonna help nourish your hair. I really like this. Okay, so moving on to my last 2 makeup things. So the first one is this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is the Illumination Concealer. I bought this a while ago when it first came on Sephora, and then I used it like 1 time and was like, and just kind of like threw it in my concealer drawer. That happens a lot with me. I find things and then I find new things and then it's just like, whatever. But recently I pulled this back out because I was having like really, really dark under eyes. I hadn't been sleeping well and I just needed something heavier. So I pulled this out and I really, really like it. It is super, super thick, so I was a little nervous about that at first because my under eye area can tend to be very dry, so if I use super, super thick concealers, like, it looks very cakey. But I've noticed if you use a light hand with this, a little goes a long way. So literally what I do is I just like squeeze it up like the tiniest amount and just kind of like dab it under my eyes and then just go in with a beauty blender, and I try to stay away from like right under my eye area. I try to blend it down here and then whatever's left over, like, bring it up, and I found that's the best way to use this product. But it definitely conceals like dark under eyes. I mean, it conceals everything. This is a great, great product. I've never really tried the original one. I just went for the illuminating one because I thought maybe that would help with how dry it looks, and I think it does. I really, really like this. I love the illuminating CC cream. That's my all-time favorite, like, CC BB cream. So obviously I bought the illuminating one because I knew I already liked that product, and it adds like a nice like glow to your skin, and it's not like, especially this under your eyes, it's not like glitter glow. It's like just a nice natural like brightness. So I really like this product. IT Cosmetics is now in Sephora stores. I know for a while you couldn't get it online, or you could only get it online, but now I went to my Sephora the other day and there's this huge IT Cosmetics section, and I was like, oh my god, I am so happy. So it wasn't full yet. They only had a few products, but there was definitely space for a ton of other products, so I'm excited to keep trying new things from them. So my last product is this Fenty Beauty Primer. So obviously, if you don't live under a rock, you know that Rihanna launched her Fenty Beauty line, and it's in Sephora stores. So I went, I think the day that it released. I just happened to be going to the mall that day, and I was like, oh, let me go check it out. So I bought this and the the stick trio, and I definitely like this the best. This is a great primer. For me, it's hard to find a smoothing primer that's gonna help me with my pores but not dry my skin out, and this is exactly what this is. So this is what it looks like. I'm sure you've seen my blog post already, but I'm just gonna show you. So this is what it looks like when you kind of start rubbing it in. It's this very like creamy, milky texture. It's nothing like any smoothing primer that I've used before. A lot of times smoothing primers feel like straight silicone, but this is not like that. This feels very moisturizing, So I really, really like that about this product. I normally focus it where I have my pores, like in this area, a little bit on my chin, mostly because if I use it on the rest of my face, I'm not sure how that would really work out. So I normally just focus it in these areas, but one of these days I will try it on the rest of my face. But I really, really like it. It really helps diminish your pores, and it fills them in and makes them smooth without clogging them, which is another thing that's really hard to find with like a smoothing primer. A lot of times smoothing primers will clog your pores instead of just like masking them, which I have such a huge problem with. My pores like get clogged so easily, so I have to be really careful with the kinds of primers that I use. But I really, really like this primer. If you have dry or combination skin but still have like pores, I would definitely check this out because it's definitely good for dry skin. It has that milky consistency. I'm not sure how it works with oily skin. You guys will have to let me know if you've tried it and have oily skin, because it does have like a moisturizing feel to it, so I'm not sure how that would combine, but definitely let me know. I've used this with a ton of different foundations. I use it with the YSL foundation, the All Hours one that I just used in that last video, which I really, really like. I've used it with this Dream Cushion Compact. I've used it with the actual Fenty Beauty foundation. I got a sample of it. So I've used it with all different foundations, and it's worked really well with all of them. So I think this is like my go-to primer right now. I really, really like it. And I just love the packaging. It's so like, it's so dreamy. Let me know what some of your favorites were in this month of September. I cannot believe it's almost October. That seems crazy to me. This year is going by so quickly. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit that subscribe button. Also, we're doing a giveaway right now on our Instagram, so go check that out. We're giving away one of the ColourPop I Think I Love You palettes and some of our favorite eyeshadow brushes. So go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description box. But thank you for joining me today, and I will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.